Hello and welcome to the 37th Annual LA-KERMESSE Parade. I'm your host, Roger Hirschbees, along with Roger Cantra. Today, it's a beautiful evening here this evening, and right now we're looking at Mion Plamondon, whose husband was Joseph Plamondon, who was the founder of the LA-KERMESSE. Right, Raj?
Yes, he was. He was one of the first ones with a number of other people, and he never really saw the whole festival because he actually passed away before the first festival came along, which was too bad for everybody in the area. I'm sure he would have loved it.
Yeah, and the festival started in 1983, and in those early years, it was really growing leaps and bounds, huh?
Yes, it was. It's grown from there. They've had their ups and downs, they've had their downs, and they're trying to get back up again, and hopefully we can help them out by doing everything we can to make this one of the best festivals of the year.
Yeah, because I'm a former member of the LA-KERMESSE, and so are you, Raj, right?
Yes, I am, and I came back to help this year, working in the kitchen during setup, and it's in your blood, and you have to come back. So.
Right, yeah. And this year's parade is, they got quite a few units this year, and as I see it, also too this year the Grand Marshal is
Jessica Guy from Channel 6.
Yeah.
Who's won many awards also.
She's great. She's a good sportscaster.
Works hard, travels a lot.
Right.
Very lucky girl to go all the games, too.
Yeah. Games that we can't see, right?
That's right. Well, we see it at home, so.
And this year's chairman of the LA-KERMESSE Parade is David Jordan, who's been the member of the festival since 1995.
Yeah, he took over as chairman of the parade after I resigned and retired, so he's done a good job.
Yeah. The parade is getting closer slowly but surely. It's getting here. Also, too, I'd like to talk about Joey LeBlanc, who has been a member of the LA-KERMESSE Festival. He's been a member for 36 years, along with his wife, Nancy LeBlanc, who's been a member for the last 34 years. Now,
they put a lot of time into it. They work very, very hard. So.
Right. And also, too, Ray Gagne, the current vice president, who's been a member since 1988.
There's a man that doesn't want to give up anything. He keeps on going and going.
Yeah. And for his age,
80 years old, he's doing very well.
Yeah, I think he's doing excellent. Also, too, this year, Robert Provencher came back to the board, right?
Former president of LA-KERMESSE years ago, and he's come back to help out LA-KERMESSE. His wife passed away 2 years ago. In fact, this weekend, tomorrow.
Oh my God!
So it's going to be a tough day for him tomorrow, but there's going to be something to do.
Right. As long as it's coming down the, yeah, here we are. We can see the police cars coming down the road there slowly but surely. This year's festival, they have a sugar shack, as I see on the field. Also, too, a lot of entertainment got there at the tent this year. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, tonight they get an award ceremony for the Hall of Famers, which is something new that they've added this year. And they've got another awards after that, and they'll be starting off with, what was the first act?
I think it's the LeBlanc family.
Yes, I think that's what it is, and then
High Rider this evening.
Tonight, yep.
And tomorrow they got different acts tomorrow, but also too this year's the first time they're going to hold a grandmother pageant, right?
Yep.
That's the first time this year.
It's a beauty pageant, they're calling it.
Also, too, this year's we're going to be all here right through the weekend, right through Sunday. The closing ceremonies will be 7 o'clock on Sunday night. This year, also, too, we have Smokies on the field with different rides. And also, too, this year is the unlimited wrestling, right?
Yes. They'll be here Saturday, I believe, and Sunday.
That's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little different. We had wrestling years ago, and in the tent it was a big hit. So hopefully it's a big hit again this year.
And also too, we have the arts, and also too, we got a good sized craft tent this year.
Yeah, if you need to buy some crafts, you can come on down and.
Yeah, and it's pretty well filled too. Yes. As I noticed a little while ago, it's quite filled up.
Yep, there's a lot of tables in there and a lot of people selling stuff. So
And also too this year, La Cuisine, the La-KERMESSE Cuisine is doing French foods and all kinds of foods for the family.
They put tins. We got some pork pies, salmon pies. We got hot hamburger plates.
Right.
You name it, they've got it in there. So come on down and enjoy the food and the festivities and everything going on at the field.
Also, too, the La-KERMESSE president is Mrs. Jessica Catrone. She's been a member since 2005, and Jessica has been president for the last 10 years.
That is Joey LeBlanc's daughter. In fact, if you remember, Roger, when we were on the board, she was just a little child running around the field.
Yeah. But, you know, the festival is putting it well together. You know, Paul Gagne, who's been there a long time as well, who's the current treasurer, you know, trying to make sure that everything is running smooth. He's in charge of the buttons and all that type of stuff this year. So he's doing really well with that.
Still got a few old timers, but you got a lot of new ones too that's come in and
younger generation.
Yes, you know, kids from the other parents that have retired and stuff like that are trying to keep traditions on. So
right,
which is good, you know.
Yeah, trying to keep this thing going, you know, because I say who would have known that we would have lasted 37 years?
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
37 years is a long time.
It is. You know.
They're getting closer. Also, too, this year the alumni band is in the parade, and also too they made their first appearance at the festival on June 21st, 1990. Their organizer was Marcel Mike Drapeau. And of course, that year that they appeared, really a lot of people were astonished by what they put together, isn't it, Roger?
Yep, it is.
Now, this year's parade, we have different floats, different, all kinds of stuff that's going to be coming down here very shortly. Also, too, I just want to look at something here.
Well, the Chorus Shriners have had to do with. We could not get all the Chorus Shriners in this year, but there's a new unit that's coming in called the Chorus Drifters. So I'm anxious to see what they have.
So do I. I'm anxious to see what kind of what they have for this year.
As always, we got the Dunlap Highland Band, which they loved coming down here.
Right. Also, too, the Oakhurst Dairy Wagon. A lot of people, they've been into a lot of parades.
They've been around for a long time.
Yeah, and it's unbelievable. How long this gentleman's been doing it. But also, too, you see him a lot at other festivals and things like that, and he's a strong supporter, too, of La-KERMESSE.
Yes, he is.
So they're coming down now.
Benefit Police Department starting off the parade for us.
They got the Benefit Police, also, too, the York County Sheriff, I believe, is in there this year, too, as well.
Saco Police Department.
Yeah, and the Sheriff's Department.
Yep.
They'll be coming right behind the Sheriff's Department will be the Bedford Honor Guard. You know anything about those, Raj? On the Honor Guard from Bedford?
Oh, no, this is the Bedford Honor Guard. That's all I got on that. I didn't get a chance to talk with David more about it, but we'll see what they are and we'll make it out from there.
There's quite a few people out here tonight, too, you know?
Yeah, it's a good crowd. It's nice.
This is a good crowd.
I think the weather has brought them out.
Yeah, and
they've been tied in the house with the rain and everything, so.
That heavy downpour. And, of course, last night was the first time that they canceled a block party and fireworks and due to the inclement weather. But the fireworks will be held tomorrow night, which is Saturday night at 9:30.
Exactly, right on the field here at LA-KERMESSE. So come and enjoy it and come see the fireworks.
Oh, that's the sheriff, Bill King.
Yeah, himself.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Good.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
I want to say that the honor guard, Roger, the first is the Bedford firefighters. Looks like.
Yes, it is. That's who it is. And
Right behind
them is the Knights of Columbus.
Right.
Honor guard.
The honor guards from the Knights of Columbus.
Yeah.
And of course, right in the truck, it will be. Is that Jessica Gagne in that truck?
No,
or?
she's coming in the Corvette.
Okay. All right.
This is a water truck. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Of course I do.
There's Jessica now.
Yeah, that's her. Jim, stop them in front there. We're here.
This year's parade grand marshal is Jessica Gagne, sportscaster for WCSH TV Channel 6. Jessica is a Bedford native, and this year she was named Sportscaster of the Year. Raj, what do you got on her?
It's just exactly what you got. She's been traveling around and seeing all the games, and probably should have went to a parade, but we didn't have it in Boston, but that's all right.
Also, too, she's a graduate of Bedford High School.
Exactly. This is Paige Lassard. She's a beauty pageant from Frank Galos. She was the
she?
Last year she was the Grand Marshal of the parade. Then we got Mike Trimley's fire truck coming up. Mike's been in the parade, I don't know how many years.
I want to say probably when it first started out.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think there was a couple he missed because he had problems with his truck, but that was about it.
And right behind them is the LA-KERMESSE float.
Oh yeah, here they come.
The LA-KERMESSE float, the float is decorated with 4-foot-high replicas of the LA-KERMESSE buttons. Over the years, when the button was first introduced, they were introduced on June 26, 1992. They were painted by Carl and Louise Frechette, and the last few years have been painted by Ray Gagne, Vice President of the festival. There he is there, right there, Ray Gagne.
Yes, he is, right in his honor. There's Bob Provencher out front.
There's Bob right there.
In his chair because he can't stand up. Jessica LeBlanc, Jessica Control, the president.
Nice float, man, Raj.
Beautiful float. Ray Terrio, that's sitting in front of us here, was one of the members, one of the helpers to put that float together.
Yeah, the Rainy Terrio. Now they don't have all 37. I think they got 36 because number 37 is in the main tent, correct?
No, it should be. Yeah, it is.
It is.
That's right.
Oh.
Have a little pause here while we.
Yeah, they're gonna get the directors off the float.
They're gonna go to work. So.
Yeah, right. Well, what a nice float, though. They did a good job, huh?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Really nice. It takes a lot of time to do those buttons. You know what? It takes time. People don't realize it. And each button has a different team from the years. Over the years.
Ray Guy will start on the new button right after this festival.
Yep. It's already been taken care of.
Yeah. Nancy Boucher, another member that's come back.
Yep.
She had left for a while, and now is back on the board.
Hey, look at that. Look who's in the back.
Ray's got his wife.
Hey. And that's
Actually,
the
Scott Guy is the chief of the fire department in the city of Biddeford, and
Right.
that's also Ray Guy and his son.
right.
So it runs in the family.
And the St. Andrews Healthcare van is in the parade this year.
Right.
And this is the first time I believe they're in the parade.
No, they've been here
No,
quite a few
they've
times.
been here quite a few
Yes.
times, Raj.
These people really enjoy it. They sit in the van and they wave to people, and it gives them an out, to get away from the
Right.
Hey, was that guy going on the field?
This could be the
honorees, right, for
yes,
tonight's.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, for tonight's Hall of
Yes,
Hall of Fame.
Yes,
I think they are, Raj. Some of
they're
them
getting
are.
him off the.
no,
Yeah,
that-
there's Norman Beaupre.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is. The St. Andrews Healthcare is
Yeah.
having these people and writing them in. So that's great that they did that.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Beaupre and there's the Fortier family,
Yeah.
Dr. Fortier's family.
Yeah. He's going to be honored this evening.
Yeah. As we noticed before, Mian Plamondon was not on the bus, but she was in front of us over here.
Right. She's right here.
Earlier, yeah. We
She's
talked
with
to her
us.
earlier, yeah.
And here they come. They don't know. They're going to keep going now. We'll be all set.
Yeah, we had a couple of delays.
That's
there,
the main Gold Star Family Memorial.
but American Heroes.
Right. And following them is the Bedford Ute Hockey.
Oh, that's a nice addition to the parade.
Yeah.
We've got some horses here. I guess they're going right into the field.
Right.
Anytime you get kids involved in sports, it's great. It keeps them activated and busy and doing things.
Right, right. There's a good bunch of kids too,
Oh,
isn't
it's
there?
nice to see that.
Yep.
I love seeing that.
Yeah,
A lot of chaperones with that.
Yeah,
People
which
care.
is very
Parents
good,
care. That's good.
yeah. The Bedford Ute football.
Registration now for the upcoming season. BYS Sportsnet.
And here comes the Dunlap
Highlander.
Highland Band.
Mind your way.
You want to stop? David.
good number of years.
They have. I don't know how many years. They were there when I was way back in the club. It's been a long time.
Yeah. This is the youth hockey.
Yellow was football.
Right. No, yellow was football. This is the youth hockey. Because a lot of them have been out of rotation. That's why we,
exactly.
You know, so it's hard when they put them together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now this one, I don't know.
That's Coastline.
That's Coastline?
Yes, it is.
Nice unit, huh?
Yep.
Brand new.
A Walker, yeah.
Brand new. In here. Yeah, that's Coastline. And right behind them is the Red Claws mascot on a Frank Taylor's truck.
Yes, it is.
The Red Claws. You think, how are they going to do this year, Rog?
They've had a pretty good season. They're going to be, we won't know until next fall when they start again.
Right. And right behind him is
Girl Scouts.
Yes. One of the troops of Girl Scouts.
Yes, it is.
Now, what do you think? You think the mascot's a man or a woman?
I have no idea. I don't think we can tell from. I think it's a guy, but I think it's a lobster.
Steve says it's a lobster.
Yeah, it is.
And that's Girl Scouts. This is one of the units which we have throughout Bedford Saco area.
Yep.
This
another unit behind it.
Yeah.
It's going to be some type of den thing with the trees and campers, roasting marshmallows.
Yeah. That's a good float, you know? It's not
Nice
bad.
Yep. Did a nice job.
More than just cooking.
I'm not sure what this is.
No, neither do I, Rog.
We
Ah,
got some dances coming up.
yeah. Mainly Clogging Dance Center, Rog.
Yeah, they've been around for a few years with us. They do a good job.
I'm just thinking about this Friday night. I love not knowing where we're going. And dancing with the boy I like. I wanna make all my mistakes while I'm young enough to make them once or twice, maybe 3 times. 'Cause I'm looking for a dance, coming to the horse, so once upon a time.
Well, the skies are
Football
clearing.
teams.
Roger, the skies are clearing
Oh, it's
up.
going to be a nice weekend. We know that. They
Yeah.
got the Southern Maine Beavers football.
Yeah, this is brand new, right?
Yes, it is. In fact, they'll be playing a game tomorrow night right here at Waterhouse Field.
Yeah, all their home games are at Biddeford.
Yes, they are.
This is the first time that they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we got music. Oh, we split up?
The Landing.
Saco Bay Landing.
They're a center, I think, for I can't read Dave's handwriting, but
I think it's for the landing, isn't it? For the Alzheimer's
yes.
on Main Street in Saco.
Right, that's what it is.
Now here comes the alumni band. Bedford Alumni Band.
Hey Roger, how you doing?
The Alumni Band made their first appearance at the festival on June 21st, 1990. Their organizer was Marcel Mike Jappo, and they're still going strong, huh, Raj?
Yeah, you know, when they first started, they used to all march, but as they got older and the hill gets to them, they're going to be, some of them going to be sitting down, which is all right because they're still in the band.
You're right. This is from a different height.
This is the former fire chief of the city of Bedford on the bass drum.
And now we got coming up the Stepping Out Dance Center, Raj.
Yes, for Nicole, well, I know her, Nicole Bussino. I don't know she's married now, but she's been running that for quite a few years.
Yeah, and they're located right in Saco, right on Main
Yes,
Street.
they are.
Big group, a big group.
It's always fun to watch the little ones, huh?
Yeah, all the time. There's some in my neighborhood that belong to that dance center. Now, who's in this one, Raj, you know?
I have no idea. Well, I didn't get an update on this one. I don't think this is someone that's...
I want to say they're from Bedford Estates.
Oh, that's,
King
yes.
and Queen.
That's the King and Queen.
Queen from the Bedford Estates.
Right.
And there's their, what?
That's their wagon. It's, they got other members in there.
Right. And following them is the Oakhurst Dairy Wagon. Following them is Coastline Property Management, I believe. Is it?
No, that's a Cora Shriner.
Oh, it's a Cora Shriner one. Like we said, the line, it's not quite in order, but we go right through it, right?
No,
Raj?
we try to improvise as much as we can.
That's right.
Cora Legion of Honor.
Right. Is this the new group, Raj?
No, this is not the new group.
No,
The new
it's
group
another one?
we should be seeing them pretty soon. They're coming up now.
That's the Saco Benefit Savings Bank that they got a floating this year.
They've been a sponsor of LA-KERMESSE for many, many years. They're
Very
a great group of people to work with.
Oh, yeah.
They helped a lot of different things going on in the cities a bit.
And driving the truck is Lou Belanger. There's that new Cora group, Roger.
Yeah, they're reminiscent of the big wheels ride on the toys of the 70s and 80s. These new motorized trikes are utilized by our unit drivers to perform choreographed maneuvers at parade here in central and southern Maine.
That's a brand new unit. And we got 3 of them.
They're like big kids, big wheels, right?
Right. Following them is the, it's like it's Beach Ridge Motor Speedway.
Yep.
People.
They're dual buggies anyway.
Right.
Hey, want 2 more? No, man. I gave it to her.
These are some of the old cars that brought into the parade.
Yep.
They're souped up, made up different.
Nice job though, isn't it?
They do a nice job with it. Yeah.
Wow, look at this one. That's dangerous.
Good, Joe. Mike cycles for soccer.
He's been in the parade for kind of few years, hasn't he? And following him, it's like a car organization, Raj.
Or a motor corps.
Yep. That's different too.
Yep.
Quite a few cars. That's a nice car there, huh, Raj?
That is.
Wow.
It's a Mercedes, is that Roger?
Yeah, it's a Mercedes one. That's a beautiful one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Convertible. Wow. He must be the Grand Pooper. He must be the leader. That's an old one.
Yeah.
It's a nice one too. Following them is the Dynasty Dance Center.
Yeah.
And as I see it, we're coming winding down after them.
You get these.
Now wait, didn't you know where the Dynasty Dance Center is located, Raj?
No, I don't.
No, neither do I. They got a good group of people.
Yes, they do.
That's a nice unit here coming in.
It's a nice cab. I don't know what year it is, but it's an old Mac.
It's an old Mac.
Well kept.
Yep.
And the Biddeford Fighter Bombing is coming up.
Right.
This is one of their new units to go in the woods with.
Right.
Even on the Eastern Trail, we had to get something that we go on the Eastern Trail with to get somebody out if we had to.
Right. And the other one is the
smokehouse.
Smokehouse.
This goes around to different schools in the fall and spring and have the kids go through and tell them show them what to do and in case of a fire and how they're going to get down and stuff like that. So it's a nice unit that was put together. All the direct started this project and saw it through. But all three cities, Bedford, Saukkoon, or Lodge, use it. So it's not it's one town. Some of your junior firefighters. This is a heavy rescue. This is well equipped to go into an accident and jaws of life.
Right.
And it's used by other towns besides Bedford.
It's well maintained too. You know,
Yes, it is.
All their equipment is well maintained. You know.
And it's truck 32, the tower.
Yep. As we're coming down to the end of this year's
Yep. Couple more units. And it's Hills Fire Department.
York County Emergency Services. That's a big command center,
This is
Roger.
quite the unit. They have everything in there. So. Well, I guess we're at the end of the parade, Roger. It's been exciting.
Right, it was done pretty good, huh?
Yes, it was real nice.
It was good. And for this year's 37th annual LA-KERMESSE parade, it's went really good. No problems. Just the order was not quite in line, but we roughed it out,
we worked
Raj.
around it, you know.
Well, we hope that the people enjoy the festival who are here this evening and throughout the weekend.
We want to thank Steve Willis for doing the filming.
Yes, Steve
does a good job.
Time off from his personal life and came over and do it for us, which is really appreciated. Roger, I want to thank you very much for coming.
And I want to thank you, Roger, too.
Yeah, we did a good job, and I think we'll hope to do it again next year,
Well,
right?
we'll be here.
Right. Thanks to Dave Jordan, because Dave is the one that's going to be controlling the parade again next year, I hope. And
I hope so, too.
yeah, he's done a good job over the years. So for I'm Roger Hirschbees.
And I'm Roger Cantra.
And for Public Access, thank you for watching.
Have a good night.